All right, it is Tuesday, March 31st, the last day of March. Spring is here. We're moving forward, and we've got big news. We're going to talk about it in a moment, but first, let's welcome Joy Behar to Behind the Table.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
I haven't seen you for 3 days. So.
I know, I've missed you. I always miss you when you're not
I
here.
miss you too.
Really?
No.
Yeah, all right. Let me tell you, I always love some Joy Behar, but today my heart and my cup runneth over because thanks to our rapport, we are now a Webby nominated podcast. We have been nominated for Best Individual Episode in News and Politics. This is the first step for me becoming a WeGot. I want the EGOT with the Webby. This is a big deal. I'm very excited about this.
Well, so how does that, who are we up against?
All right, so we're up against 4 other podcasts.
Also individual.
Yeah, so it's the best individual episode.
Yeah.
And the episode in particular was Joy Behar's message to Stephen Colbert was the title of the episode.
Oh.
And we talked about when Stephen got let him know he was getting fired.
What was my message to him? Do you
The
remember?
importance of comedians. This is something that you've
right.
hammered home for a long time.
But
this is an interesting thing because we are nominated. It's a big deal. For those who don't know, I really like awards. I really like them, and I don't have a lot of them.
Uh-huh.
So people at home can vote. So this is the time. All this time, I've been cultivating my vast legions of Bry Guys,
and
Joy
Boys. Yeah,
and they unite.
Now's the
for
time
this.
to step up.
Step up. Look in the episode description and vote for the Webbies.
But where are they supposed to go to vote?
It's going to be on where they're listening to this. They're going to see it at the bottom of the page. They're going to be able to vote for it. But you go to the Webby webpage. I'm also going to put it on all our social media, and then you vote, and then we triumph. So there's 2 categories here. We can win from fan selection, and there's also a judged category about quality. I don't have a lot of hope for the judged category about quality, but our fans, the Bry Guys.
Why do you say that?
Because we never win anything. But the Bry Guys and the Joy Boys are coming out for us. I feel it. I believe it.
Okay.
How do you feel about this?
That's very nice. I like having recognition.
We were lording it over the other hosts that you and I are the ones that got it.
I know. I was not lording it. I was worried that they were going to be jealous.
No, they're okay.
But Sunny said she doesn't care.
Yeah. Oh, Sunny's not competitive at all. We'll see.
I believed her.
All right. Well, I'm very excited. Thank you to the fans. Thank you to everyone who pays attention to this podcast. And as you like to point out, it's the most important thing in my life.
In your life, yeah.
Yes. You've got other things. No, I know.
Not in mine.
All right. But you'd like to win, right?
Sure.
All right. So, Joy Boys, get on it.
I've got 2 awards that I value tremendously. The NAACP Award and the GLAAD Award.
Yes.
Because I feel like, especially the GLAAD Award, I feel like I'm presenting myself as pro-gay, which I am, and there's recognition of something that I actually am doing that's good for the world.
Yes.
Whereas just an Emmy for a good performance, it's nice, but that doesn't really thrill me as much as those 2 awards.
Yeah, the Emmy thrilled me quite a bit, but I understand.
Well, you're more shallow than I am.
Much more shallow.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
You know, I write plays now.
I've heard.
I did. We had a fantastic show in Boston over the weekend of My First Ex-Husband.
Yes.
Our next stop is New Haven, and then White Plains, and then London.
You know, it's funny because we were nominated for this Webby Award from about a year ago, and I was listening to it today to remind me of what we got nominated for. And, of course, it featured many discussions of plugs for your play. So,
good.
Yeah.
I mean, people are coming to see my plays. Aren't you happy for me?
Thrilled. Very thrilled.
Okay.
All right. Now, as I alluded to, I'm obviously very competitive, and I want to win this Webby, but it relates to a hot topic that I'm going to bring up for you.
Okay, go ahead.
It's a story about Michael Jordan, one of the GOATs. You know what a GOAT is, right?
Greatest of all time?
Greatest of all time. You're a GOAT yourself.
Yeah.
He's one of the GOATs of basketball. I'm going to go so far as to say he is the GOAT of basketball.
What's his name?
Michael Jordan. You've heard of him.
Oh, yeah.
He recently said that he feels cursed by his competitive nature, saying that everything he does is through a competitive lens. On a scale from 1 to 10, how competitive would you say you are?
Well, I don't know if I can even judge it, but
I do have a competitive side.
I'm somewhat competitive, but at this point in my life, at this age, I'm in my own race.
So, I mean, who do you think is the most? I mean, the other ladies on The View, do you feel they're competitive? I don't think Whoopi is actually particularly competitive.
You can't tell.
Yeah.
She's also in her own race. She
Yes.
does what she does. She's a singular sensation.
True. Sonny is very, very competitive.
Sonny has a competitive streak, but it's not vicious.
No, but it fuels her. It's what drives her to greatness.
Right, and the same with Michael Jordan. He wants to be a better player than some of these other guys.
But he can't turn it off, and I think it makes him unhappy.
Well, it makes you tightly wound. It doesn't make friends for you. I'll tell you that.
Do you feel like that changes with time? Earlier in your career and life, were you more competitive?
Yes, it does. I'm not competitive anymore. Now you know where I'm at right now in this point in my life? Besides being creative, which I'm very creative right now, more than I used to be, I also feel like I want to help younger kids.
Oh, that's good.
Like, let's say they say, I'm not going anywhere in my career, either here or anywhere else. I will help them. I want to help them.
I appreciate that. We had Rahm Emanuel here with us today. What did you think about what he had to say? He's a smart guy.
I liked him. I think he's smart. He doesn't take any prisoners.
No.
This whole routine about constantly saying that I love you to your children and to your parents and to everybody. I love you. I love you. I love you constantly. It's so annoying.
Really? You don't say I love you to your daughter?
She knows I love her. I don't have to say it every minute.
That's good.
The same with my husband. I don't have to tell him I love him constantly. They know because of my behavior, not because I say the words. The words are meaningless.
All right. Well, based on your behavior to me, I'd like to hear the words. I'm just saying.
Well, because you're an insecure guy.
Yes.
But
incredibly needy.
But I've raised a daughter who's not insecure.
No, and my daughters aren't either. I have to say.
Do you say I love you constantly to them?
I do. Yeah, I do.
And what do they say? Shut up.
No, they say, I love you, Daddy. They love me.
I never heard it from anybody in my family.
I know, but you've talked about how you have like really unresolved stuff with your dad. I mean, maybe if he had said, I love you a little bit more, it would have done something.
My father, his words would have meant nothing to me because he was not around enough. He was busy with the horses.
Yes.
If he gave up the horses.
He loved number 7.
I'll tell you, that's right. I'll tell you right now. If he had given up gambling and bought us a house and a car, I would have believed that he loved me.
Right. His
but
actions
he didn't
say it.
Because he loved the horses more than he loved me. Somebody very smart said to me, any addiction trumps any relationship.
Oh, that's interesting.
And that is, I have come to understand him, that he was addicted. And there was no Gamblers Anonymous back in the day. There was nothing for us to do but tolerate it.
Well, Rahm also said that raising successful kids for him stemmed from being present and having family dinners with them. Family dinners were a big part of my family growing up, too. Every Sunday after we moved out, went to college, we went to my parents' house to have dinner.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep up a version of that as we get older. Was that a thing? I mean, that's an Italian thing,
I grew up
I
with
think.
that. The whole family was constantly gathered in some small kitchen, one of the apartments that they had for Easter, for Christmas, for Thanksgiving, for everything. I miss my family very much. All my aunts and uncles, my parents, I miss them all. I always say that, but I really do.
Right. Do you miss the dinners?
Well, we're going out for dinner on Easter Sunday, me and my kids.
Oh, that's nice.
My grandson and my daughter and her husband, and my husband, of course.
And
that's what we like to do.
Yeah, just get the family.
I mean, I say to my daughter, come over to my house, I'll cook. I'm tired of your apartment, she says. Okay, we'll go out.
All right, but you're assured that you're loved and vice versa.
They know it.
Yeah.
If they don't know it, then I don't know what else to say.
All right, so you think it's all performative?
Well, not all. I mean, some people are comfortable with it, but I never grew up with it. It sounds ridiculous to me to constantly saying I love you.
I wasn't saying it to my dad, but I think I just feel like generally. It's a nice thing to
I
do.
guess it couldn't hurt.
I try to emote a little bit more with my kids.
But if they said to me "I love you" when I was a kid, I would have said, "What?
All right, fair enough.
What they said was, Joy, here, come downstairs to Grandma's. She's got your favorite lasagna. Or let's go to Radio City Music Hall. They're having the Rockettes are going to be for Christmas show. Let's go, and we'll go to the House of Chan afterwards. That's what I experienced as a child.
Food was definitely how my family.
Food and culture, a little bit of
Yes.
culture. To go to the theater with my aunts and my mother.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
All right, here's something. Congresswoman and former Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, did a wide-ranging interview as she prepares to leave her over 40-year career in Congress. She talked about hope for a female president and said that she knows it will happen, but might not happen in her lifetime. This has been a constant conversation on The View about whether America will be ready for a female president. What do you make of this?
Every other country, Israel had Golda Meir, India had Indira Gandhi. We had the Brits had Theresa
And Margaret Thatcher.
whatever her name is, and Margaret and Thatcher.
Yeah.
And you can name others. I mean, Mexico has a female president. Mexico. So why not? What is it with this country? Today, Whitney said something. She said, men hate women. I don't think men hate women. I think that some men do. And some men are threatened by women, and they can't. They've already passed on 2 highly qualified women in this country. And I don't know what to say about
But you
that.
seem like you go back and forth on this. Not that obviously we should at some point have I mean, they're
Yes.
more than half the population.
You mean, would I put one up in 2008?
Do you believe that America right
2028,
now
sorry.
is capable of voting for a woman to win?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I really don't know.
Sad that you don't know. Yeah.
Because the track record says no.
Right.
I mean, and who's more qualified than Hillary Clinton?
Yeah.
The woman was a United States senator, but they don't like black women. They don't like black women either.
So I guess the question is there a woman in this country right now that you think could get elected? Michelle Obama comes up a lot.
She doesn't want the job.
No, I know, but could win,
A
would win.
hypothetical like that means nothing. If the person doesn't want the job, why even bother talking about it? Who wants the job? Give me an example of a woman who wants the job.
Let me think. Well, we know Nikki Haley did.
She's not getting it. Who
No.
else?
Let's see, who else wants it? Maybe Caroline Leavitt.
Oh God. No.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think that's been the
Listen,
question. Yeah,
if we were in a normal situation with a Republican with integrity, a female Dwight D. Eisenhower, I think she could get elected.
okay.
I don't know if a liberal woman could get elected right now.
Here's a question for you. Do you is there one person right now, because you go back and forth, you fall in love with different potential candidates from time to time.
Yeah.
Is there one right now you think this is the Democrat people should get behind?
Well, there's a few. I mean, my heart wants Gavin Newsom because he appeals to the part of me that takes him on and will not be bullied. I like that about him.
Right.
Plus, he's nice. He's easy on
Easy
the
on
eyes.
the eyes. Yeah, sure.
And he's got a nice head of hair. Okay, that's him. Then there's Andy Bashir, a white guy from the South, kind of like a Bill Clinton type, which might appeal to the more conservative group in the South. And then there's I love Josh Shapiro. And by the way, Jewish. Can they elect a Jewish guy? The anti-Semitism online right now is out of control.
It's really bad.
Very bad.
Yeah.
And you have him and you have Pritzker, 2 Jewish guys with extremely highly qualified, very well liked in their states.
Very likable when we meet them here. and-
Great guys. But who knows with the crazy anti-Semitism that's going on right
So
now.
I guess that's the question. How much do you factor in the electability part of it in your mind?
I do a lot.
You do.
Yes, because I'm a practical thinker and
Right.
I'm pragmatic. I want the country to function and to survive. I don't want it to go down the toilet. So I'm afraid for us if we put the wrong person there.
You were asking before about a woman who would want to be president. She didn't occur to me at the moment, but AOC is somebody
She
that
can't win right now.
she's very popular.
I love her. But I don't know. Is she electable? And I think she's electable as a governor, but I don't know about the whole country. This country has many, many areas. To pull this country together, look at what poor Abraham Lincoln had to go through
Yeah.
to get this country together. Now you're asking for one person to really do it again because it's so divided.
Thank God you were by his side, Abraham Lincoln, at that time. Yeah.
He was great.
Yeah.
Abraham, he always picks up the check.
Really?
That's what I liked
How about
him.
that?
Yeah.
The only thing he was splitting were logs. Okay, sorry. All right, let's get your take on this. There was a story showing that a survey from the dating app Hilly says American women see too many compliments early in dating as a red flag. Oh, you don't like a compliment. I know that about you. They say that they think it's just a man trying to get them into bed. Yeah. If they've known you for 14 minutes, telling you that you're perfect doesn't make sense. How do you feel about that?
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Get it off my back.
Right.
It's up there with I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.
What can a man say to you that you enjoy? You don't want to hear I love you. You don't want to hear how wonderful you are. What's an appealing thing for you?
Let's go to a movie,
Okay.
and after the movie, let's talk about the movie.
Okay.
So they can judge. I can judge his intellect.
Oh, so that's really what it is. You're
That's-
really just doing an appraisal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one way. And whether I'm sexually attracted to the guy in the first place.
Of course.
So I don't need the compliments. Just show me.
Okay.
What
Fair
do you
enough.
got? Let's see what you got.
Fair enough. Do you? I mean, what about later in a relationship? Like now, if if you wake up and you see Steve and he's like, "You look great today," is
He
that something?
never ever says
He
that.
would never ever say that.
No. I have to say to him, "How do I look? How's my hair?
Yeah.
Oh, looks good."
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
He's not from that group.
You don't like compliments from me generally. The only thing
I don't. It's
if I tell you your hair looks good or the jean jacket is nice, then I get that's okay. But anything else, it's yeah.
Like people come up to me and sometimes and they tell me, oh, I love you. Most people love this show.
Yes.
That come up to me anyway.
That's good.
I mean, we're getting the audiences are really liking us lately more than ever. I encounter people constantly. Keep it up. Keep going after them. Like Whoopi says, you're not alone.
Mm-hmm.
But it's true in a way. They want us to keep speaking. We're not a huge voice, but we're somewhat of a voice.
No, you're a pretty big voice, I think. There's upwards of 2.5, 3 million people watching the show every day.
They trust this show, and they should, because we're not making this stuff up.
No, you're giving your opinion, but you're not making it up.
Yeah.
I mean, we obviously talked last week about the compliments you were receiving from the man in the casino. That story has taken off.
Does it really?
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean?
I keep reading articles about it.
What are they saying?
They're just repeating the story and what you were saying.
Oh, my God.
And what I was saying. But you didn't seem interested in the compliments there either.
No. And also, he's handing me $100 bill. What am I, a hooker? Stop giving me the money. I said, I have my own money, okay? Keep your money.
Yeah. I don't know if someone wants to slip me 100, I'm on board. It's fine. What about, one thing I do know you enjoy is when people laugh at your jokes.
Well, look, I'm a comedian.
Yes.
We're getting huge laughs, by the way, in my first ex-husband, which will be in New Haven next.
Yes.
Big laughs.
That's great.
I mean, the audience comes in, like in Massachusetts, by the way, there's a lot, they're very smart. That's a very smart state.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably the most liberal state in the country,
Maybe
I believe.
Vermont. I don't know.
What?
Vermont, maybe?
No. Well, the cows are very liberal up there.
Sure.
But in Massachusetts, the people are liberal. But they were laughing, and it was great to hear people laugh in these times when the news is so dismal. It's really a pleasure.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was a fun show today. We had some laughs. And,
we did.
Yeah, it was a good time. All right, I got another hot topic for you. Let's try this. You talk a lot about your friends here at The View, and there was this Dear Abby story that kind of caught my attention. Someone wrote in and said, one of our coworkers doesn't want to be a closer friend, even though at work we say we love each other. Again, with the love.
You see?
Yeah. We want to take the friendship to a deeper level, but she hesitates when we try to hang out outside of work.
This is a one-sided situation. Well, get over it.
The person that was answering the Dear Abby question, I guess someone answering to Abby, said these girls are coming on too strong and that work and personal relationships are not always interchangeable. How do you feel about that? I mean, you have interchangeable work and personal friendships. I mean,
I think it varies. Some days I love everybody, and some days I don't.
Yes.
It has to do with my mood more than anything else, I think.
Which is a very...
like today I love my girls, all my girls at the table.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I even love you today.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I love those girls too.
Yeah.
Enza, and I love Summer.
I love the Bry Guys and the Joy Boys. Yeah.
And then some days I come in, everybody's on my last nerve.
Yes.
Everybody.
Yeah.
But because I have allergies, I think it makes me more lovable.
You think so?
But because I'm a little tired.
You're a little tired and worn down, and you don't have the energy to hate everybody.
That's true. Hatred requires energy.
I feel like you and I get along the best when we're fed up with everyone else.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's
of
the best
course.
part.
Well, you come to my room sometimes. You can't take any of the other ones.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk to you. I just want to sit in the corner while you do the crossword puzzle. And...
What's interesting is that you feel comfortable with me, even though we have the most adversarial conversations.
I know. That is weird. What do you think that is?
Well, because, I don't know, there's something about me that makes you feel safe with me.
I guess so.
Why?
I
tell me.
I don't know.
Well, what if you knew?
If I knew, I would tell you. I don't know.
Take a guess.
Yes. No, every once in a while, I feel like I feel it's a little bit of a cocoon in your office. I don't know what that is. I feel safe there.
I know.
I do. I also know you don't want anything from me.
I
generally.
don't.
That might be what it is.
Oh.
You're not asking. When I'm in your office, I'm asking you for things. I'm asking you to do things or not do things.
What are people asking you to do?
Oh, like, I don't know, plug something, or you do that too.
I do
you just
that.
do it anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I saw this.
Yes, I did want to talk about this because this was a highlight of this week's Weekend View, which is always a highlight. And if you're not watching it, tune in. But Doja Cat and you have the same hair, apparently.
Apparently.
You're apparently maybe distantly related. I think we have to figure this out because this is fantastic. I don't know which one is which. I think that's you, but
That is me.
Now, look at this.
On the right, yeah. But it's the same hairdo.
yeah.
And somebody spotted that.
Yeah.
And then they put her body, though. It's not my body.
No, it's not. Your
I don't
body.
have those boobies. And
Or the
they're
tattoos.
droopy like mine, though, which I enjoy. But I don't have a tattoo.
No.
But it is my face.
Besides the
now.
tattoo, it's basically you. That's pretty good.
I have that. Somebody gave that to me in a frame. I think it's hilarious.
Are you familiar with Doja Cat?
No. What does she sing?
Yes, she's a great singer.
Oh, yeah.
Very popular.
Really?
Yes. I think you'd enjoy it.
Do people call her Doja?
Yeah. I guess, or Cat.
Mrs. Cat?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Doja Joy is pretty good.
Well, that's very nice.
Yeah.
You know, that's
There you go.
I mean, it's a good picture of me too.
It's a great picture of you.
Yeah. She's got some work done.
We got to find out if Rose is doing her hair.
On the side.
Yeah, she's got a side gig. All right, thank you for joining me today, Joy. Tomorrow I'll be back with Sarah Haynes. That'll be fun. And if I haven't mentioned it, have I mentioned the Webby Award? I think I have. Don't forget to vote for our Webby. The link is in the description. Settle in, because I'm bringing this up every episode. Let's do it. Get her done, folks.